everybody, welcome back to another video of Paradox0398, and in this video we are going to be playing Roblox Car Crushers 2, and they just came out with a brand new update, Update 24, and we are going to be going through Update 24. So, let's just go ahead and get straight into the video. First, I'm going to read the description here. So, Update 24. They've added 4 new vehicles, the Bugatti Divo, tell me in the comments below if I said that wrong, Divo, the McLaren 720S, the Hot Dog Mobile, the Wiener Mobile, I'll show you that in a bit here, and a 94 Honda Civic. That's what they have replaced the cheapest vehicle on the dealership list with. They've replaced it from that like old Chevy to the 94 Civic. They have revamped 8 old vehicles and they have marked them new. So in total 12 new vehicles. They have a brand new feature, bonus crushers. Every time you spawn, a random crusher gets picked to give you plus 20% money and plus 50% scraps. They have removed crusher gates for less waiting for the crushers to open. They have added ramps at crusher pits so longer vehicles fall in more easily. They have moved the spinning hammer and all middle crushers to the surface level. And the Land Cruiser no longer requires VIP, the Robux VIP pass. So, let's go ahead and join the game. Okay, so we are in the game now, and I have a list of new things with this update on my iPad right next to me. So I'm gonna just go over a few things one more time. So they have moved the spinning hammer and all middle crushers to the surface level. I don't really care about that. Now, the Land Cruiser no longer requires the VIP Robux pass, which I really don't care about because I have every vehicle in the game, and I also have the VIP pass for Robux anyways. But that might be a big deal to somebody else if they don't have the VIP pass. They have added ramps at crusher pits, so longer vehicles now fall in more easily without getting stuck on the edge, which is a good thing, because there's a lot of long vehicles in Car Crushers 2 that kind of get stuck sometimes. They have removed the crusher gates for less waiting. They have added a new feature, which I will show you right over here. It is a new feature that they just added, and it is bonus crushers, and you see here it says bonus crusher. And every time you spawn, you see it is the washing machine right now. If I go ahead and get, like, this vehicle, and I respawn, or I just press R to respawn, it is no longer that vehicle, that crusher. It is, you see, the washing machine, it's not that crusher anymore, it's a different crusher this time. This time it's the highway crash test. But every time you spawn a new vehicle or respawn your vehicle, a random crusher gives you, if you crush your vehicle in it, gives you plus 20% of your money. So if I have, like, you know, this specific type of money, it gives me 20% of that. And it gives me plus 50% of the scraps that I have of this specific vehicle. So that is a really good way to get extra money in-game, and it's also a really good thing to, you know, have more variety, you know, of, like, the crushers that you would want to use. That's all the new features that they've added. Now, I'm going to get into all of the new vehicles that they have added. So, there's 12 total new vehicles. They have updated and revamped 8 old vehicles, and they have 4 brand new vehicles. So, let me go ahead and get into the revamped 8 old vehicles. The first one is the Ford Edge, which actually looks like a Ford Edge now, because before it really didn't look like a Ford Edge. It really kind of looked weird. It just, you know, I'm sure you've seen it before. Next up on the revamped vehicles is the BMW X5. Actually, they did a really good job on this. The only thing that's kinda not so good is the kidney grille. Doesn't quite look like the kidney grille on BMWs, but I don't really care. It still looks good. They did a great job on it. It still looked like a BMW X5 before they revamped it, but it looks even more like a BMW X5 now. So next up is the limo. It was different before. I don't really remember this vehicle, really, but it's now a Limac Town Stretch is what it's called. It's just a Lincoln. It's a Lincoln Town Car, but a limo version. I forgot what this looked like before. I don't really remember it all that much, but they have revamped it. They have restyled it. Next up is the Audi RS7 Sportback. Looks really good. I really like the look of Audis. I think they're just really cool. Yeah, they did a great job on that as well. Next up is one that I've been waiting for them to revamp and update forever now. And it is the Tesla Model S, because when they added the Model 3, they revamped the Model 3, they revamped the Model X, but they just hadn't gotten to the Model S yet. And honestly, this is my favorite looking Tesla, so I'm glad that they have revamped it. They have updated the look of it. Still waiting for them to revamp the look of the Roadster, though. Because I don't think, from what I remember, I don't think they've done that yet. Next up is this Scania R470 truck, and they've made it the Bloxy Cola truck now, of course. It looked fairly realistic before, but it does look, of course, more realistic now, and they did a great job on it. It looks very European, because it's your European truck. So next up is the Aston Martin Vantage V12. Honestly, before they revamped it, it kind of already looked realistic, but they have revamped it, and they still did a great job on it. I kind of think it looks ugly, but that's not because of what they did. I just don't like the look of that, like this specific Aston Martin, but yeah, looks really good I don't like the look of it, but they did a really good job making it look realistic. Next up is the McLaren P1 GTR, and it looks really good. I like the look of McLaren's. This one's kind of ugly, but it looks good. They did a great job with it. So that was the last revamped vehicle out of the 8 vehicles that they have updated the look of and revamped the look of. I think they did a great job of making them look realistic. They just put a lot more effort into, making vehicles now than they did previously. And they just did a really good job. And I kind of wish that rather than adding 4 new vehicles or something like that every update, I wish they would focus a little bit more on just revamping and updating all of the older vehicles that are already in the game. Just because some of them are kind of really ugly, really unrealistic. So I wish they would kind of focus more on that rather than just adding more and more vehicles. But still, they did a really good job. So now I'm going to get on to the 4 new vehicles that they have added with this update. And first up is the Honda Civic EG hatchback. Now, originally, the first vehicle in the dealership list here was like a Chevy. I'm not sure what it was, but it was like a Chevy, like an orange Chevy, and it was ugly, and I didn't really care about it. But this does look. You see, I mean, honestly, this looks like they made it really realistic, but like in reality, the car is just like old looking. So they did a really good job making it old looking. Really, they did a good job with it. Next up on the new vehicles list is the McLaren 720S. This McLaren I also don't really like the look of, but they did a really good job. Next on the new vehicles list is the Bugatti Divo. I think this looks really good, actually. I like the look of this vehicle. I think the Bugatti Chiron looks a little bit better than this, but they also, again, did a really good job making this look realistic. It's put a lot of effort into it, and it really looks really cool. I like the rims on it too. They did a really good job with the rims. Yeah. So I must have missed the Wienermobile. So let me go ahead and find it. Okay, here it is. The Wienermobile. This is just the stupidest thing ever. I love it though. The Oscar Mayer Wienermobile. They have, for some reason, added this into the game. This is just hilarious. Really, it kind of is. Yeah. Let's go ahead and spawn it. Just for kicks, you know? Oh no. Self-destruction sequence. Somewhere near the mountain. That's outside row 3. No, yeah, row 3. Wasn't expecting that to happen. And the tank scratched up my Wienermobile. Gosh dang you. This thing isn't really the fastest. It goes fast enough for a freaking ginormous hot dog. I really just think that this is the funniest yet stupidest thing ever. Okay, here we are, right at the helicopter. Sad as it is, I must destroy you. Come on, dude, get on. There you go. I don't think that's... Oh, that actually might be everybody. Let's see.
8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Ooh! Okay, so facility has respawned here. Now I would probably actually go and drive around all of these new vehicles that they have added and revamped, or at least like the vehicles that they have added. But I mean, honestly, there's really not a need to, and personally, I probably wouldn't watch even one of my own videos that was like 30 minutes long, because it's just a bunch of unnecessary content. Because, at least in my opinion, I wouldn't want to watch this, like a new one of the new vehicles being driven around for 3 minutes. I don't really care. It's just, okay, new vehicle's been added, get on with it, you know? But if you, in the next Car Crushers 2 update, if you actually want me to drive around all of the new vehicles that they have revamped or added, just tell me in the comment section below. Just tell me what you want me to do. Do you want me to do something different with my videos? Do you want me to actually drive around the cars in each update video? Just tell me in the comment section below. But anyways, thanks for watching. If you haven't already, please like, subscribe, and turn on post notifications so you don't miss another video when I upload one. And as always, have a great day, and I will see you in my next video, everybody. Bye.